Hello everyone, today we are going to study chapter 15, the book of Luke, the parable of the lost sheep. Jesus metaphorically states that the relationship between God and us is sheep and shepherd and sheep. So, not the regular sheep, but the lost sheep. 15, it says, well, let's get into the passage. Chapter 15, verse 1. Now, the tax collectors and sinners were all gathering around to hear Jesus. But the Pharisees and the teachers of the law muttered, "This man welcomes sinners and eats with them." Then Jesus told them this parable. Suppose one of you has 100 sheep and loses one of them. Doesn't he leave the 99 in the open country and go after the lost sheep until he finds it? And when he finds it, he joyfully puts it on his shoulders and goes home. Then he calls his friends and neighbors together and says, "Rejoice with me, I have found my lost sheep." I tell you that in the same way there will be more rejoicing in heaven over one sinner who repents than over 99 righteous persons who does not need to repent. The parable of the lost coin. 8. Or suppose a woman has 10 coins and loses it. Doesn't she light a lamp, sweep the house, and search carefully until she finds it? And when she finds it, she calls her friends and neighbors together and says, "Rejoice with me, I have found my lost coin." In the same way, I tell you, there is rejoicing in the presence of the angels of God over one sinner who repents. Parable of the lost son. 11. He continues, there was a man who had 2 sons. The younger one said to his father, "Father, give me my share of the estate." So he divided his property between them. Not long after that, the younger son got together all he had, set off for a distant country, and there squandered his wealth in wild living. After he had spent everything, there was a severe famine in that whole country, and he began to be in need. So he went and hired himself out to a citizen of that country. He went out, hired himself. He went and hired himself out to a citizen of that country, who sent him to his fields to feed pigs. He longed to fill his stomach with the pods that pigs were eating, but no one gave him anything. When he came to his senses, he said, "How many of my father's hired servants have food to spare, and here I am starving to death. I will set out and go back to my father and say to him, 'Father, I have sinned against heaven and against you. I am no longer worthy to be called your son. Make me like one of your hired servants.' So he got up and went to his father. While he was still a long way off, his father saw him and was filled with compassion for him. He ran to his son, threw his arms and around him and kissed him. The son said to him, "Father, I have sinned against heaven and against you. I'm no longer worthy to be called your son." But the father said to his servant, "Quick, bring the best robe and put it on him. Bring the best robe. Bring the best robe and put it on him. Put a ring on his finger and sandals on his feet. Bring the fattened calf and kill it. Let's have a feast and celebrate. For this son of mine was dead and is alive again. He was lost and is found." So he began to celebrate. Meanwhile, the older son was in the field. When he came near the house, he heard music and dancing. So he called one of his servants and asked him what was going on. Your brother has come, he replied, and your father has killed the fattened calf because he has him back safe and sound. Your father has killed the fattened calf because he has him back. He has him back safe and sound. He has him back. The older brother became angry and refused to. The older brother became angry and refused to go in. So his father went out and pleaded with him. But he answered his father, "Look, all these days I've been slaving for you, never disobeyed your order. Yet you never gave me even a young goat so I could celebrate my friends. But when this son of yours who has squandered your property with a prostitute to come home, you killed a fattened calf for you." "My son," the father said, "you are always with me. Everything I have is yours. But we have to celebrate and be glad because this brother of yours was dead and is alive again. He was lost and is found." Jesus today explained who we are before in the light of God, in God's perspective, who we are. We are the lost, and Jesus came to search and find the lost. Jesus came to search and find the lost. This is the truth we need to look over again and again. So our presence, our existence is the lost before God. Jesus came to search and find and save. Exactly according to this metaphorical parables. Thank you for listening to Isaac Bible class. Have a nice day.